notifying viewers that you're live. That's pretty cool. I wonder what that notification looks like. I'm gonna have Mary Had a Little Lamb stuck in my head all night now. Hey everyone. Hi. Hi everyone. So I have Grumpy out with me tonight. She's just a reborn doll that I've painted. She's not real. Hi there. Tonight I'm a bit later than I have been because my daughter didn't want to go to sleep tonight. My 2-year-old. Hi there. This is not a real baby. So this is just a doll that I've painted. Right? So she's not real. I'm a reborn doll artist and I paint and sell baby dolls. So she's just a doll. This is Grumpy. So this is Grumpy. So she's not real. Thank you. Thank you so much. Why so serious? Can I do a Madison sculpt? Do you mean Madison from Bountiful Baby, or are you talking about Maddie? So the cool thing about reborn dolls is that they can be whatever you want them. Oh, thanks so much for the hearts. So with reborn dolls, you can choose to dress your baby up as a boy or a girl. And Grumpy is a great example because in my opinion, I think Grumpy looks better as a boy. Tonight I do have her dressed up as a girl. But if you want to, you can easily just restyle the doll and you can have a little boy. I typically don't have any gendered belly plates with my dolls. It's just not something that I opt to buy and include because there's an extra cost when purchasing the kit. So let me show you. So if I take the bow off and I change the outfit, Grumpy wears, she can wear 6 to 9 months if it's small or 3 months if it's large, because this is sized at a 6 to 9 months, but this was a 3 month. I wasn't sure it was gonna fit. But just like that, you have a little girl, or you can change it and it could be a little boy. No, it's not. It takes me about 2 weeks to create Caucasian baby. Anything with a darker complexion takes longer. It can take up to 3 to 4 weeks to paint one. If you're interested in any of the dolls I showed tonight, there is a link in my bio. Yeah, so if you click on my name up here, Heavenly Treasures, there is a link right above where the videos start. That's how you look at my webpage where I sell them. You do need an account with like an email and password. It's really simple. And you can order directly from me there. Thank you so much. So I have been warned not to discuss prices during my lives. You can just check out the link in my bio to see the specific price for the doll that you're interested in. You thought it was a real baby? Thank you. He's so cute, right? Weird but cute. Thank you. I do understand reborn dolls aren't for everyone. Some people enjoy just collecting them. Other people find them therapeutic for many different reasons, whether that's to help them cope with child loss, infertility, the inability to have any children or any more children, people with dementia, depression, anxiety. The benefits of a reborn doll really are endless. Your grandma would love that. Yes. I bet she would. Thank you. I do payment plans, yes. So the payment plan, I do require a deposit, and then I give you 60 days to pay off the remaining balance. Yes, this is a fake baby. This is a doll that I painted. So he has a cloth body. I painted his eyebrows, I rooted his lashes and his hair. His hair is different than most of the dolls. Most of the time I do use mohair, which comes from a goat, and that hair is really, really fine. I had some leftover human hair I used for my Junes. So his hair is a bit more thick. The hair strand itself is a bit more like a thicker strand. Thank you. He didn't know it was a doll. He is so cute. I love his little face. They don't make this little pouty face very often. Thank you, thank you. Yes, so this is just a Reborn doll, and I love this outfit because it has little pockets. So you can actually put his hands in the little pockets, and I just think that's so cute. Oh my goodness. It's alright if you find it creepy, I understand. Because, I mean, if you were to look at my table right now, I literally just have doll parts waiting to be completed. So on my work table, I currently have 4 dolls. I have 1 to the other side, but I have 4 in total waiting to be completed. So yeah, it's a bit different. It's a bit maybe uncommon. You might not see it very often, but it is a lot of fun. I just love him. He just looks like he's just chilling. Do I bring them out in public, and why? Those are some great questions. I've said many times, people buy these dolls because they enjoy dolls. So you have people who collect Reborn dolls, and they may role play with them, or they may not. They may just enjoy holding them, right? But you also have people who find them therapeutic, whether that is because they are dealt with a loss, a child loss, they have dealt with infertility, they might be for a person with dementia, they might be for somebody with anxiety and depression. I mean, these dolls just bring comfort to people. They bring joy to people. They're so cute. I do not work with silicone. Thank you. You thought he was real? He is so chunky. So it depends on the size of clothes. Because some 3 months are really, really large, and some 6 to 9 months are really small. But he's in between that range, that 6 month size. Oh, do I bring them out in public? No, I don't a lot because I have kids of my own. So when I do get the chance to leave and I go out, because I'm a stay-at-home mom and my kids are with me, I'm not going to be able to take a doll and my kids out. He is heavy. So this doll, he's pretty heavy. He's the largest baby that I have for sale, a baby doll that I have for sale. He probably weighs about 9 pounds. Like, he's pretty chunky. He's really chunky. My husband is playing, yeah. Why is he sad? He's just got a little pouty face. Little pouty face. Thank you, thank you. If you're interested in purchasing any of the dolls that I have for sale, there is a link in my bio. So if you just click on my name here, it'll take you to my page, and there's a link right where the videos start. So is your boyfriend. Yeah, so a lot of nights are our time together. I'll be at my desk working or doing a live sometimes, and he'll be over there just playing his game. No, he's not. This is just a doll. Yes, I do. I do have other dolls. Let me show you. If you guys sit tight for just a second, I'll put Grumpy away and I'll pull out a different doll, okay? Okay, let me get this outfit too, because I love this color on him. Alright, so this is Pascal, and Pascal he needs his hair brushed, but it brushes down nice and smooth. This is Pascal, and he is a preemie size doll. Why is this even a thing? Well, one, you had people who originally started wanting to find more realistic dolls. So what they would do is they would remove the paint from factory painted dolls and they would repaint them with more realistic features, more realistic skin tones with textures and details. And that's kind of how Reborn started. And they were for people who were just doll enthusiasts, and then they eventually got introduced in more therapeutic ways to help people deal with child loss, to help people deal with infertility, with dementia. So they've been used for lots of different reasons. But why? So I just kind of explained why you make Reborns. Hi, Melinda. So I personally, yes, I did paint them to look like twins. The light's a little dim. My eyes are really sensitive to light, so it's kind of hard to get that right. These are just dolls. Okay, so no, they're not hollow because I stuffed them with glass beads and fiberfill to hold the glass beads in place. So they are hollow when you first get them. Right? Well, this is after I painted one, right? And so they are hollow, but you fill them to add the weight so they don't remain hollow. No, so this one is open-eyed, right? So they're made with either their eyes open or they're sculpted with their eyes shut. There isn't really a way to create one that opens their eyes unless you cut into the vinyl, and then it'll be permanently open. Why did I get them? I didn't get them, I paint them. So I'm the Reborn doll artist behind all the dolls that I show, and they are for sale unless I, clarify. I do have 2 that have already been sold. Thank you so much, Mama. It says Mama Shell, I think. I might have read that wrong, but thank you. I have 3 kids of my own, and I'm also married, so you kind of have to have patience, honestly. What is the purpose? I was going to explain the shirts, and I was going to redress one. So the shirts actually are customized onesies. So any of my dolls that are purchased will come home with a customized onesie. And it just says my nursery name, which is Heavenly Treasures Reborn Nursery. So that's what the shirt says. And you have people who purchase these dolls for many different reasons, whether it's because they collect them or because they find them therapeutic. And they can be therapeutic for many different reasons. I was going to go ahead and redress Pascal. And I knocked something over. Oh, thank you, Lori. Let me see. Lori and Kim are my mods, and they always do a great job. So if I don't answer you, it's honestly because I can't see. I have the camera angled down just a little bit so you can kind of see a little bit more of the movement and what it's like if you wanted to redress one of these. Let's see if I can angle that any better. There we go. So this is Pascal, and I'm going to just put his outfit on him. I love this color on him. Why would someone who's lost a child want one of these? Honestly, it really depends. Everybody copes and deals with loss differently. Some people find that these dolls help give them that time that they need to accept that loss. I have personally never experienced something like that, but I would imagine that a shock like that wouldn't just be easily accepted overnight. And I think that this kind of gives them that time. Thank you so much for sharing the live. I'm trying to get this foot in here. There we go. So, Sunny has been sold, but I'd be more than happy to recreate Sunny. I love her. She's still a kit that I can repurchase, so I would love to recreate her. Thank you. I do not meet, no. I ship all of my dolls. I ship to the United States and Canada. There we go. So this onesie is a bit big on him. He does need preemie size. You can tell it's a bit baggy. But I just love this color. It's so cute on him. It's just perfect. trying to fix my camera without knocking everything down. I've done that before. Thank you. There is a link in my bio. Yes, there is. I have 2 great mods right now. It's just sometimes it gets a bit crazy. I do customs, yes. I probably will only accept 1 more for the rest of the year. I've got 2 that I'm finishing up, and then I'll kind of be taking a break for the holidays and everything coming up. He's just so sweet. I love holding him. This is just a doll. So he is vinyl. He is not silicone. I do not work with silicone. Thank you, Sam. Can I repaint a Reborn? I typically don't do anything like that just because I am a newer artist. I've only been painting for 1.5 years, and repainting a doll would mean removing the paint, and I'm not really sure what the condition of the doll might look like after removing the paint. Right, I love this one. I need to get better pictures of him. It's really hard with these dolls to really capture how they look in pictures, because you know it's not skin, so it doesn't reflect light the same way. So this is just a doll, so he's not real. But these are the feet, right? Love little footsies, right? This is Pascal. So this is Pascal by Joanna Kasmierzak, and he has a twin, which I also have right here. This is Elijah. Elijah is my favorite sculpt. I am a sucker for awake babies. I just love the personality that they have. Do I get attached to them? Not typically. Not typically. So I have 3 kids of my own, and I honestly get antsy when I don't have dolls to paint. So I have gotten really close to running out of kits to work on. And I can't always repurchase unless I sell one. So sometimes it's like, I'm waiting to paint a doll. I'm happy that I can find these dolls homes that really appreciate them. Thank you. So this is Pascal. I'm going to show you up close Elijah. So this is Elijah. Elijah is wearing one of the custom onesies. It just has my nursery name, Heavenly Treasures Reborns. Reborn Nursery. Do I teach classes? No, and I don't teach classes because I'm actually still taking classes. I follow Sue Ellen Taramina on Patreon, so I'm still taking classes myself. Oh, thank you. Yes, he has these really beautiful eyes. They're listed as lilac gray, but they don't really look purple to me. I really think that they're really blue, that blue-gray. How real they look every time you see one. Why don't I answer for how much? Because I've been warned not to. If you're really interested in how much my dolls are, you can take 2 seconds to go click at the link on my bio. And then it'll also give you an idea of the price range and the types of dolls that I do have available. I do make all ethnicities, but I currently only have 1 biracial baby for sale right now. I do have a table full on my desk, which doesn't want to show right here, of dolls that I am working on finishing up. It does take a long time to create them though. I like children. No, they're just dolls. Thank you. So they start off, let me show you. Let me put Pascal away, hold on. So this is my biracial baby that I have. And when you get the kit, it comes blank. And the vinyl that I work with is actually typically paler than this. This is just the only kit I have available right now. But it starts off completely blank. And to get a skin tone this complexion, it takes about 40 layers of paint. It takes me to finish, it really depends, honestly. I was working on 2 Indian dolls, right? I've been working on this one for a long time. But then I had a custom order pop up. So I always make my customs a priority, especially since you know that's something that somebody is ready to purchase now. And anything that I'm currently working on that isn't a custom order gets put to the side. So they weigh the same as a real baby. They weigh close to it. And you have to remember that this weight is dead weight, right? So there isn't any muscle supporting any of the weight. So this doll weighs about, I would say, close to 7 pounds. She's a newborn sized doll. She has a head full of rooted hair. Her head is weighted too, right? So you'd want to support the head like a newborn, or otherwise it's pretty floppy. It's just a doll. Now, the arms are also weighted, and so are the legs, which they do have a bit of a catch because of the way they're attached to the body. But everything, all the limbs are weighted. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'd love to bring out Lucy. Thank you. You've seen so much more realistic ones. Well, you probably have. I have been painting for 1.5 years, and I'm definitely proud of how things are going so far. I'm gonna go ahead and get Lucy out for you, okay? I wish I knew where my brush walked off to. So here I have Lucy in the blue and Charlie in the yellow. A rainbow baby. So people refer to a rainbow baby is typically a baby that is conceived after a loss. Thank you. So this is Charlie. Charlie is preemie size. She's so little. And Lucy over here is newborn size. So there is a pretty big size difference. They are not the same kit, no. So this is actually the Quinlan. This is Quinlan by Adri Stote and Bonnie Brown. And then this is Laura, which is just by Bonnie Brown. So they do look very similar though. Thank you so much. I love Lucy. She's one of my favorites to hold just because of the way her limbs are. Reserved means that somebody is paying it off. Elijah and Sunny are currently on reserved. So, any asleep babies have rooted lashes, and any awake babies have applied lashes. So they're lashes that I actually glue onto the dolls. Right, exactly. Thank you, Miss Tanya. People purchase these dolls for many different reasons. You have people who purchase these dolls because they enjoy collecting dolls, and they're just doll enthusiasts, like anybody collects anything. But then you have people who purchase these dolls because they find them therapeutic. They may help them deal with the loss of a child, the inability to conceive, depression, dementia, anxiety. I mean, the list goes on and on. The idea behind these dolls is that you want them to look and feel as realistic as possible. So you paint realistic details. You're not in my camera now. You paint realistic details like the capillaries on her eyelids. And you add details like gloss and shine on her eyelids and even her lips. I also like to include it in the cartilage in the ear. And on the fingernails too. And you also weight them to feel as realistic as possible. Yeah, Lucy is so cute. I love her limbs. It's funny, I wasn't really keen on the kit at first, but then I kind of painted her because I had a lot of people who were like, hey, are you going to paint Laura? Are you going to paint Laura? So I finally did, and it's like, oh, I love her limbs. Her face is really cute too. No, it's fine. Earlier was a bit loud. I said earlier was a bit loud. That's okay. Yeah. You love Grumpy. She does have a lot of hair. I know. That's one thing I'm definitely working on, is trying to figure out the rooting the hair and making it less thick, but you know, it is shorter. It's just she has thick hair. And I wish I could brush it for you, but my kids actually took my brush apparently. I have a 2, 5, and 6-year-old, and my 2-year-old loves to just take stuff off my desk. Do they all have hair? Yes, they do. All of my dolls for sale have hair. Yes, there is. If you're interested in any of the dolls I have, if you click on my name up here, there's actually a link in my bio. And you can look at all the dolls I have for sale and their prices. My kids, I would imagine they're kind of indifferent about them because I've been doing this since my 2-year-old was like 1. So she's like, remembers that they're my babies and that's what I paint. My 5-year-old is always excited to hold the newest doll and I take a picture. My 6-year-old, who is my only son, he is really interested in the effort it takes to create them. I do. Bless you, baby. I have one biracial baby available. I can take her out for you. Let me put Charlie away. Okay. I need to do an outfit change on her. So this is this is Ariana. I'm gonna find her something to wear. I think I'm gonna put her in this pink one. I like her in purple. I'm gonna put her in this pink one. I like her in purple though. That's right, exactly. So biracial babies are really up to anyone's interpretation. What you might think of and picture a biracial baby to look like is probably going to be different from anyone you ask. I have biracial children myself, but you probably wouldn't guess if you looked at them. Let's see. I'm going to put her in this. It's a little too cold to be wearing just a little onesie, a little short sleeve onesie. You need a sleeper. All right, let's get her in this real quick. Yes, I do accept payment plans. If you're interested in a payment plan, it's something I have to set up for you. You can definitely contact me on the website, or if you want, you can even message me on my Instagram, which is also linked in my bio. So let me show you Ariana, all dressed up in something different, which looks super cute on you, actually. It's so interesting to see how different they all look with a different color on. Look at that, that's so cute on her. Do I baby talk to them? Honestly, I'm not sure. I might and not realize it, but I do have, you know, kids of my own, so it's just something that, like, I might do and not even think about, honestly. No, I don't make the clothes, no. But yeah, so this is, I love her in this pink. That's so cute. Thank you so much for the follow. So yes, this is just a Reborn doll. I paint and style Reborn dolls. Coffee at 11 is probably not great. Probably never gonna go to sleep. Right? The outfit is perfect. It's so interesting how just a quick outfit change totally changes the whole look of the doll. I love this on her. So she has gray eyes and painted eyebrows. She does have eyelashes, and those are an example of glued eyelashes. I haven't figured out how to root eyelashes on awake dolls. It's really difficult. I started off drawing it that way, but I didn't figure it out. Could I repaint a reborn toddler for someone? So repainting one, coffee doesn't ever affect your sleep. Well, that's great for you, Jessica. I have an issue. Sometimes coffee at night gives me anxiety. But sometimes I'm like, yeah, we'll chance it.
She didn't mean that to sound sarcastic.
No, I wasn't trying to be sarcastic. I'm so sorry. I'm glad. I wish coffee didn't affect my sleep, but I'll be in bed at 2 a.m. like, why can't I sleep? Now I've totally forgotten I had coffee. This is kind of creepy. You know what? It might be if you've never seen a doll before, and I understand. Klaus, look at that. What you doing over here? Go lay down. Trying to get in on the live. But you have people who purchase these dolls for many different reasons. Whether they collect dolls and they just enjoy dolls. You also have people who purchase them for therapeutic reasons because they may help them cope with the loss of a child, the inability to have children. They may be a gift for someone with dementia. They may be for somebody who has depression and anxiety. These dolls are designed to be as realistic as possible. And yes, somebody asked if I have boy dolls, boy reborns. I do. I actually have quite a few in my nursery. I love her in this pink. I need to take photos of her in this pink outfit. It's perfect. Good answer. Yes, sure, absolutely. Let me go get a different doll. You want to buy it? There is a link in my bio, and if you click on the link in my bio, you can actually see this doll. I think I have a video up. I try to put a video up of most of my dolls, and then also in other outfits and different lighting. Let me get a boy. So, I have boy asleep, and I have boy awake. Which one is your favorite? I find it definitely varies. Some people really prefer the sleeping ones. Other people really don't mind the awake ones. I do payment plans as well. Sometimes I name the dolls, and a lot of times I just leave it up to the sculptor or the manufacturer, like with Bountiful Baby. I do not buy them, I paint them. So what I get out of it is definitely different for people who purchase them. This onesie I wish fit you better, honestly. So I am a stay-at-home mom of 3 kids, and I also homeschool. I say that because I want to clarify that for the longest time, my only identification has really been being a mom. And my mom really encouraged me to start painting Reborn dolls. She wanted to do it and was like, you should try it too. Reborn Halos is her account here on TikTok. And I probably never would have started or continued painting dolls if she hadn't have been like, hey, I want to do this. You should do it. You can do it. I know you can do it. Because I did art in school, but nothing crazy. But thank you so much. I understand it's creepy. The name of the last girl I showed was Ariana. Yeah, Ariana. You love my hair. I need to re-dye it. I have blonde hair naturally, and it doesn't hold on to dye for very long. Oh, my dolls typically, so this is a preemie size doll, and he's really close to 5 pounds. My newborn size dolls, they're about between 6 and 8, depending on how chunky the baby is. And anything 6 months and up is going to be like 9, 10 pounds. I even had a doll that was 12 pounds. It just depends. You don't want to go too big because it can rip the body, because it's all attached, all that weight is attached to a cloth body with a zip tie. So you want to be careful about it. Why do I do this? Because it is good for my mental health. As a stay-at-home mom, you know, I have this to call mine. The artistic creation it provides me is very therapeutic. They start out like this, and I get to take them to this. You know? I have 3 kids of my own. Thank you so much for the follows. Thank you. So this is Pascal, and he does have a twin, Elijah. Aren't they so cute together? No, so they are either They are either created with their eyes open or with their eyes shut. If you took a doll that was asleep and you cut the eyes, then it would be permanently awake. Creepy dolls, why? Many different reasons. You have doll enthusiasts who enjoy collecting them, and then you have people who find them therapeutic to help them cope with many different things. You have 3 boys and 1 girl. Thank you so much for the follows. You collect them? That's right. So a lot of people assume that because I paint these dolls that I use them to help with some kind of a loss, and I don't. I use the creation process as an outlet for me, as an artistic outlet. So that's why I do it. And then other people purchase these dolls because for many different reasons, honestly. You even have people who've had kids that are now grown that have gotten into doll collecting. Thank you so much. Thank you. So the prices on my dolls definitely vary. Hey, I forgot. Pascal actually comes with a belly plate. Would you guys like to see his belly plate? Hi. Right, yes. You also have people who use them for movies too. Like they are used in movies. A lot of times I believe they're silicone. Let me show you his belly plate. I forgot. So, this is his belly plate, and it's the first one I've ever painted. It's non-gendered, and it's literally just a belly button. Can you guys see the texture on that? I painted it at the same time I painted him, so it has the same complexion that he has. And it literally just sits here. And like, it looks really cute, like tucked in, like a diaper or something. But then it looks like he has a little belly button. It's really cute, like if you had like a diaper and then just like a t-shirt. It's so cute, his little belly button. But yeah, with the belly plates though, they do add more like firmness to the doll, so it takes away them being really cuddly. So a lot of times you have people who use these for like photo props, and then when you get the doll, you might want to just, you know, use it without the belly plate. But it is something that's kind of fun to add, especially for like photos and videos that you make. Right, so this is just a doll. He's not real. I do make him to be pretty floppy, right? So you want to support the head, right? I like to support it most of the time under the arms. You can support the back of the head that way, right? Like you would when you hold a baby. My favorite way to hold them is to hold them on my chest when they're this size. They're just so cuddly. What do I use for the hair? I use mohair most of the time. I use mohair. But I did just buy some hair that is really curly for my ethnic dolls. Are their legs always the same way? Yes. So like, the legs do kind of move up and down. And then you can kind of, you know, bunch them up a little bit. But yeah, their hands, you know, they don't move or anything. Thank you. How did you get a hair for a doll? So I purchased my mohair from Carmen Dolls, which actually comes all the way from Russia. And any ethnic hair that I buy it in wefts off Amazon. Stop harming the movie. Yes, so these dolls, they're pretty heavy. That's a good point also to make. I would not recommend these for small children because they are heavy. I have a 2-year-old who has a hard time carrying the smallest doll I have because that doll is between 4.5 and 5 pounds. So when she picks it up, you know, she has a hard time carrying it. I have 3 kits of my own. So the price definitely ranges, it varies. If you're interested in looking at the prices for any of the dolls, you could check out the link in my bio. No, he's just a doll. So he has a cloth body, right? He doesn't have a real body, he's just cloth. I only ship to the United States and Canada. So if you want to start off your kid with a Reborn doll, I would highly recommend looking at Cuddle Babies. Cuddle Babies are just the painted head on a stuffed body. So there are no arms, and legs. And I say that because if you want to repair or need it to be repaired, then it's just the head. It's not a whole repaint. You might also want to look at painted hair, because with my daughter, who's Mimi, gifted her a Reborn doll at 4, the hair has all fallen out. I told her, I said, don't put a lot of hair on that doll. But she's like, oh, she wants hair. My grandbaby's gonna get hair. Well, now the baby is bald. She just isn't ready for a Reborn right now. She's not gonna care for her toys that way. I do. I paint them myself. So this is something that I create. They start off blank with no detail, and then I get to decide how I want it to look. I love this little guy. I've had him for a bit too. Just a question, could you do one actually off of a picture? I would love to. I just have I've never been paid to do that, honestly. I tell people if I create one for you, it'll be my first, and I would charge it just like I would any custom doll. I would like to try creating a doll from a picture, but it's not something I've done before. The process can take anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks depending on the complexion. Thank you. He's just the sweetest though, he really is. And see, he has a twin that I created. I painted them at the same time. Elijah. Elijah is my favorite sculpt. I've painted him 3 times. What would be a good age to get one? It really depends on the maturity of your child. If you have a child that's responsible with their toys and they don't throw them on the floor, down the stairs, swing them by the arms, use them like a sword, then it might be a good idea, to start talking about maybe getting a Reborn doll and the responsibility that it will require to care for that doll, because it will be easily damaged. They're not created to be toys. Thank you. You thought it was real at first? So, hello. If you've never seen a Reborn doll, this might be something that is a bit off-putting to you. But I am the artist behind these dolls, and I paint and sell Reborn dolls to people who collect them or people who find them therapeutic. You might have people who purchase these dolls to add to their collection, or you might have people who purchase these dolls because they help them for many different reasons, whether that's to deal with the loss of a child, or whether that is to deal with depression and anxiety. You thought that they were real. They do, that's right. They take me weeks to paint. Yes, they do. Yeah, so these are just dolls. They're not real. They have cloth bodies. This is Pascal in the green, and he has a cloth body. And this is Elijah in the white. Didn't know that they were dolls. Thank you. Can I show more? Absolutely. I can bring out Lucy, since I have these boys out. Oh, you need a mixed baby doll. Okay, I'll bring out Ariana and Grumpy. Okay, give me 1 second. At least I'm not singing Mary Had a Little Lamb anymore. I was singing that for the first little bit.
I can instantly get it out of your head if you want.
Well, Charlotte wanted to hear that to go to sleep. Okay, so yes, this is the only biracial baby I currently have for sale. This is Ariana. So Ariana will come home with 2 outfits, her certificate of authenticity, and she'll have a blanket, and she also takes a magnetic pacifier. Let's see, is this the right one? Haha, I've been real lucky lately on that. They all take a magnetic pacifier as well. I can make between 3 and 4 a month, depending on what's going on, honestly. With 3 kids, I don't always have the spare time to create them. I am hoping to create newer ethnicities next year. I currently have 4 on my table that I'm working on finishing up. Why do you do this? What started this? This is the only brown baby I currently have for sale. I will have these 2 will be available sometime next month. I have to finish a custom order before I get started on those. The biggest baby I have for sale right here, and I will answer why I started doing this. And honestly, I started doing this because my mom encouraged me to. I was looking to bring in representation in my house through our toys that my kids play with. I have biracial children, and I wanted to be able to represent them and the kids in our neighborhood, and I couldn't find that representation. I never looked at Reborn dolls, nor did I know what Reborn dolls were, but my mom was like, hey, why don't you give it a try? And so I did. If you're interested in any of the dolls I show, there is a link in my bio. I have one Asian baby, but she has been sold. I would love to recreate her for you. She is the Sleepy Sunny kit by Bountiful Baby. My babies look real. Thank you. The only biracial baby I have for sale is Ariana. She's the only one. The other ones have been adopted, or I haven't finished them yet. This is Grumpy. Yes, I paint these dolls. Thank you. Yes, he is so cute. He's got this little pouty face, right? Absolutely. If you choose to adopt a doll and you want to name it something else, that's part of the bonding process. When you purchase a doll, is deciding whether it's a boy or a girl, and then renaming the doll. I have 8 for sale currently, and I'm working on a custom order and 2 other dolls. Well, 3 other dolls. He is for sale, yes. No, my husband supports that this is what I like to do, but I would not say is like an enthusiast. He's a supporter. The only biracial baby I have is this one. This is Ariana. She is for sale. She takes a magnetic pacifier as well, and she has straight rooted hair, so it doesn't curl. The hair structure is very straight. What do people do with them? Excuse me. I do make preemies. Show you more. Yes, so you have people who buy these because they collect them, or because they find them therapeutic. He's so cute and cuddly. Just rocking a baby. I just got finished doing this myself. My 2-year-old did not want to go to sleep tonight. She took a really late nap and did not go to sleep until 10:30, which is really late for her. I ship all over the United States and Canada. Thank you so much. I am going to show Lucy next. Okay? So this is little Lucy. I want to say Lucy Lou, but this is Lucy. She's so sweet. Yes, I have 3 kids. I'm married and I have 3 kids of my own. I paint dolls because it's something I enjoy. Thank you so much, Lori. I do, I paint them. So they start off blank, and then I get to add all the details. I get to decide what the hair color is going to be. I paint the details like the capillaries on the eyes. And I just posted a video. I was trying to show the video of doing the hands, but I'm working with the camera on my phone, so not necessarily the best clarity. I would love to paint dolls for my kids, but right now they are not into baby dolls. My 5-year-old and 2-year-old are loving Barbies right now, so they're not interested right now. I typically don't get attached to the dolls that I create. I really like my blonde Elijah, and he is a sold out edition, so not being able to recreate him is kind of sad because I don't know that I'll come across another kit. But I'm really happy when my dolls find homes where they're loved and appreciated. I will show you Sunny. I don't have a problem showing you Sunny, but Sunny has been sold. If you want, I would love to recreate her. She's one of my favorites. Okay. So, this doll is not for sale. She has been sold. My chair got caught on my desk. But I love her. And this is an example of my Asian baby, right? I painted her to look Asian. I followed a Tibetan series, so that's why her cheeks are a bit more blushed. I have only been painting dolls for 1.5 years, so not very long. It's pretty weird. Well, think about it. How many forms of art can you cuddle? Thank you. I actually will be a vendor at a doll show next year in my hometown, not hometown, but my home state in North Carolina, in Raleigh. North Carolina is where this doll show will be. I will be vending, so my dolls will be there. My dolls will be for sale. I'm so excited about it. Thank you. So this doll has been sold. I love her. I would love to recreate her for you. I probably will only do 1 more custom order for the whole rest of the year because I've got 4 I'm finishing up. And then I'd like to take a break for a little bit for the holidays before I get started preparing for the doll show next year. Thank you, thank you. Somebody asked about Sophia. I don't know if they're still here. Sophia was from the Peaches kit, and I love that kit so much I painted 2 of them at the same time. And I've actually thought about painting her again to take to the doll show. That one is reserved. You may have to come, Ashley. I'd love to see you there. Alright, so let me show you what I've been working on. It was so funny. Let me see if I have I don't have the headband here. Hold on. I'll just put this one on. Let me see. So, this is what I've been working on. She's not done yet. And it was really funny because my daughter walked up to me. She's 5, my 5-year-old. She walked up and she's like, "Hey, can I hold her?" Because I always let her hold my dolls when I finish them, and she gets a picture, and that's just something we do every time I create a new one. And I told her, I said, "Baby, she's not put together yet." I have an extra cloth body that I have stuffed and I can redress, and it gives me a good idea of what these dolls are going to look like before I add the hair, and just kind of to let me see if they're where I want them to be when it comes to the skin tone. And it was funny because she didn't go to pick her up. She always asked. She's like, "Can I hold her?" And I was like, she hasn't been put together. Somebody asked if they smell like a real baby. You can buy scented wafers. I personally don't use them. They have like a baby powder scent. I don't like those kind of fragrances, and that's basically one of those personal preferences. So if that's something you want, you can purchase, and actually you could probably put it in the baby's diaper. Would be a good way to kind of add that scent. Thank you so much for the follows. Yeah, I know. So she's not done yet, but this is my custom order. I've been working on her. I had to stop my my dolls that I was working on, right? This is the whole bunch here. This is June, who'll be available soon, and Maria soon. But I got to finish my custom order because she kind of was like, "Hey, can you do this?" And I was like, sure. No, I do not work with silicone. I only work with vinyl. So Tia has been sold. Yes, Tia has been sold. She is a custom order. That's just, you know, a good way to show you what I'm working on. If you're interested in any of the dolls, yeah, it probably is, seeing them in parts. There's a link in my bio. I stole her bow. Oh, this was the green one. I was looking for it. It was on my desk. I didn't even see it. It doesn't necessarily match your outfit, sweetie. But it's cute. Can I redo Tia? Yeah, I would totally repaint Tia. You're totally freaked out. I'm so sorry. I know it's a bit different if you've never seen a doll that looks realistic like this, but I paint them and I sell them. And they start off blank, and I add all the detail. And so you have people who purchase these dolls to add to their collection. You have people who purchase them because they find them therapeutic. Whether that helps them deal with child loss, infertility, the inability to conceive, people with dementia, depression, anxiety. I mean, the list just goes. I can name a ton of different reasons why somebody would purchase a doll. But the ultimate reason is because it puts a smile on their face. It brings them comfort. And I did. Do you want to see the Asian baby again? I can bring her out. But she has been sold. She has been sold. I'll bring out Sunny. But Sunny has been sold. But you can contact me for a custom order. So this baby has found home. It's just been on a payment plan. People ask, do I do payment plans? Yes, I do. I do a 60-day payment plan. And I give you a set date. I am not going to follow you and track you down on a schedule because I'm busy. I'm sure you are too. But I'll give you a date and say, hey, it's got to be paid off by here. It's in the terms and conditions of the PayPal contract. And you pay it off when you can. Yeah, so this is my Asian baby. This is my sleepy Sunny. And she has found home. I am a sucker for a reborn doll that's sleeping with their mouth open. Because to me, that's just the ultimate peaceful sleep. When they're sleeping good. Yeah, this is my Asian baby. This is my interpretation of an Asian baby. Yours might be different. This is something I've tried. I had never seen this doll kit painted this way, so I decided I'd go for it. Thank you. What I really love is that she can almost suck her thumb. Like it almost, I wish they had made it just a little bit better as far as like the, I don't know if it was like the depth of the mouth or whatever, but it almost stays. Oh, how much do they weigh? So these dolls, so she is heavy. She is 6 month size, right? She's the same size as Grumpy. And she probably weighs 9, maybe even 10 pounds. She's pretty heavy. If you're interested in the prices, there is a link in my bio, but she has been sold. Somebody wanted to see Sunny. I've been painting dolls for a year and a half. Yes, let me show you a preemie. Yep, I do dolls in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. In my nursery, I am trying to bring representation to everyone. And so I paint all ethnicities, but that is limited to what I've done so far. I've been painting for a year and a half. So that is limited. And I'm still taking classes to learn different skin tones and techniques. And this is an example of my preemie baby. Somebody was asking about different sized ones. Yes, so they're all weighted. Yes, so they're weighted to feel as realistic as possible. So Pascal, he weighs close to 5 pounds, and he's preemie size. So I have him really close to the camera, so he might look really big, but he's really little. He's in a newborn outfit, and it is huge on him. Like, look, he needs preemie, but that's really hard to find, even online. No, the ones I've shown you, Pascal and Elijah, they are still looking for homes. They're still looking for their home. They are still available. I do big dolls as well. I paint them. So if you are interested in any of the dolls I have for sale, there's a link in my bio. Sorry, my desk is a little crowded. I left a doll over here. They do come with birth certificates. I send their certificate of authenticity. So Bountiful Baby provides one for their kits, and the sculptors provide one for theirs. And that varies on what it looks like. Thank you, Kaylin. I always do try to come up. When I do decide to rename dolls, I do try to find one that is appropriate to the ethnicity I'm trying to represent. But thank you. What do people do with these? Lots of different things depending on their purpose for purchasing them. Some might just add them to their collection. They might enjoy role play. They might enjoy creating content with these dolls. Or you have somebody who finds them therapeutic and comforting, and they hold these dolls to help calm them down. They hold these dolls to put a smile on their face. They hold these dolls to have a conversation with, whether that's somebody who is feeling depressed and anxious, or somebody who has dementia. It really just depends on the purpose behind purchasing the doll. You have 8? Oh, that's so cool. Thank you so much for the likes. No, so my dolls do not have genders. My dolls just have a cloth body. And the only belly plate that I do have is only for Pascal, because it's what was included with his kit, and it's just a belly button. And it looks really cute in clothes with the diaper over it. I don't have any Hispanic babies right now. Thank you so much, Angela. I do have Joanna. The only Joanna I have right now is this one. Oh, ouch. Her head's kind of heavy. This is, her name is Joanna, her kit, but I named her Ariana. Thank you. She is really chunky. She is really chunky. A Liam? Yeah, I could create Liam for you. That'd probably be something that I do next year, though. I do have 4 dolls I'm trying to finish, and Liam is a big kit. I don't have any more June. I do plan to make donation babies in December. That's why I'm going to finish up the 4 I have, and then probably take a break. So if you're looking at a doll and it says reserved or adopted, that baby is no longer available. Oh, I thought you said chunky. Did you say Chucky? Okay. How do you create your own doll? You have to purchase all the supplies. My nursery page on Facebook is as Heavenly Treasures Reborn Nursery. I had to shorten it on Instagram and TikTok to Heavenly Treasures Reborns. And the extra is annoying. But I couldn't make it any other way. Alright, well, it's really late where I am. I appreciate you all for watching. If you want to see how my custom orders come out and how my Maria and June turn out, definitely give me a like and a follow. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a good night.